Max Gradel ruled out for at least 6 months, leading to the first substitution of the season. We take a look at other potential substitutions that could be made over the next few weeks. And we have a look back over August to pick out our top 5s of the month. Welcome along to the Selby FF update. Let's start with the news that Bournemouth striker Max Gradel has been ruled out for at least 6 months after damaging his cruciate ligament in his left knee during the 1-1 draw against Leicester on August the 29th. Cherries manager Eddie Howe had this to say to Sky Sports News about the injuries picked up by 2 of his key players. Max Gradel will be out for pretty much 6 months. He's had his operation and is recovering now. Tyrone Mings will be out for at least 9. I feel for the players more than anyone. I'm really disappointed for them that they're both going to be out for long periods. We are certainly going to miss them. They were a key part of what we were doing going forward. We hunted both of them, especially Max, for a long time. Both players are positive about the future and we will look after them and back them. It is a big blow, but we'll have to recover and it will be an opportunity for somebody else. Darren Moss has been forced into making his only substitution of the first half of the season by bringing in Kevin De Bruyne in his place. When speaking to Darren at the time of the transfer, he was disheartened by the injury, however remains upbeat about the season ahead. So what do we know about Darren's star midfielder? Well, he's 24 years old, he's Belgian and he's already got 33 caps playing for the international team. He did make his Premier League debut for Chelsea against Hull City on the opening day of the 2013-14 season, but only made 3 appearances for the club. He signed for Wolfsburg on the 18th of January 2014 for a fee of about 18 million, where he made 51 appearances, scoring 13 goals. On the 30th of August this year, he signed for Man City for a club record fee of 55 million. So with Darren making the first substitution in Selby FF history, we take a look at who could be following him within the coming weeks. We start off with Ben Scholey, whose gamble on Pedro joining the Premier League has paid off as he joined Chelsea for a fee of 19 million, which leads to the question of when, not if, Scholey will make his change. Selby FF sources believe that the change will take place within the next few weeks, certainly before the end of September. But we've had that before, so watch this space. The other manager in contentions for changing is John Cartman, who has not been happy with the performance of Leicester City striker Leonardo Oliver, who has only made 1 appearance since the start of the season, as a sub. John Cartman's actual sub, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, has made a great start to the season. Selby FF sources believe that Cartman is giving Oliver 2 more weeks. After that, he will make the change. Now it's time to have a look at this month's top 5s. Let's start by taking a look at our top 5s of the goalkeepers. And number 5 is Martin Stekelenburg of Southampton. Dave Kelsel's goalkeeper has brought him in 14 points for the month of August. 5 points ahead, Simon Mignolet of Liverpool keeps John Cartman afloat. That's the best way of doing it, really. And then Tim Krul of Newcastle is helping Phil Bywater with 20 points. Petr takes the number 2 spot with 21 points. Nice one, Dan. And at the top of the league, Joe Hart is the best goalkeeper for August, picking up 25 points in the league games. Lee Ward will be very happy with that. So on to defenders, and Aaron Cresswell and Mangala will be sitting bottom of the top 5, with Dan Reed and Darren Moss happy with their 22-point contribution to the team. Chris Smalling sits at number 3 with 23 points, Alan Huller's pick. Dave Kilsall will be happy with Vincent Kompany, bringing in 36 points. But it's Darren Moss who tops the charts again, with Alexander Kolarov bringing in 37 points. Well done, Darren. The midfield battle for the top 5 isn't as tight as the defenders, but some good points going along. We'll start with the bottom. Darren Moss's pick of Dimitri Payet bringing in 20 points for his team. Dan Reed's pick of Tadic for 23. Steve Moss, first entry on the calendar with Ross Barkley at 25. Dave Kelsall again in there, and the number 2 slot of David Silva. And Alan Huller's gamble to purchase Yaya Toure has paid off as he tops it with 31 points. Now on to strikers, and Dave Kelsall's clean sweep of having a player from every position in the top 5 has come off, with Pele picking up the bottom position with 17 points. Phil Bywater makes his appearance for the second time in this chart. He's in 4th place with Jamie Vardy. Alan Huller comes in with 3rd with Romelu Lukaku. Stuart Lockwood with Gomez makes his first appearance. And also making his first appearance is the top man, Ben Scully, with Callum Wilson, the Bournemouth striker, being the top striker of August with 28 points. That's a bit unusual, isn't it? Having a Bournemouth striker as a top striker. Oh well, this is fantasy football after all. And finally, the managers. 5th place at the minute is Stuart Lockwood, scoring 135 points. 2 points in front is Dave Kelsall with 137. Dan Reed jumped up the table to take the 3rd spot for August, 153 points he totals. Darren Moss is sitting comfortably in 2nd with 155. But having a slight gap in front is Alan Huller's Dewberry Crumble with 162 points. He takes the accolade of Manager of the Month for August. So that just leaves us time to have a look at the league table as it stands at the end of week 4. And look at that, Alan Huller, top of the league table. He did get Manager of the Month for August for this reason, 162 points. But Darren Moss and Dan Reed are right behind him, so it's going to be a fight all the way from here. Dave Kelsall holds on to 4th, but only just. Look at that, Ben Scully and Stuart Lockwood right behind as well. There's an interesting battle between Phil Bywater, Stephen Moss, John Carpenter and Lee Ward. Let's see how that develops as well. Tom Campbell has a little bit of work to do in 11th place. He's about 40 points behind Lee Ward. And then there's Steve Huller. Rock bottom 12th with 34 points. I think he's in contention for the wooden spoon this season. I might be completely wrong and he may turn it around. But at the minute, that's how it looks. Well, that's going to do it from everyone here at Selby FF. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you did like this, please hit the likes and subscribe for future episodes. From me, John Cartman, take it easy and we'll see you next time.